Or you want me to go first?
No, we're doing our intro.
Oh, intro.
This guy does not know what we're doing.
Oh, we're doing the intro now?
Yes.
Hey, hi. We're going to do opening, pickups, and a little rant in this video. That's it.
Okay.
Sit back, relax. Ready?
What up, peeps? We are back. We're doing what he said before. So go for it.
Am I going first or what?
Yeah, you go for it first.
I got openings.
Because this video is going to be
right.
lasting 3
Oh
minutes.
my god, dude! I should have
Give it a minute.
pre-opened some of these. I'm gonna need a knife. I'm seriously gonna need a knife.
Use the screwdriver.
You try to open that.
Use the screwdriver, for the love of God. Oh my God, it's not a difficult thing to watch your fingers.
Yeah, dude. We could be here all day doing this. We're gonna need a knife. I think we're really seriously gonna need a knife,
We don't need a knife.
dude.
There you go.
I'm gonna hurt myself. Whoever Galaxy Amusements are, boy, you really did a good job packing this one. Anyway, this is all eBay, Macari, stuff I got in the last week, 2 weeks maybe. They've been
Tom
sitting
has
there
a
waiting.
problem.
They've been sitting there waiting to do this stupid video. Oh my God!
Super Mario 2?
No, Tom. It's called Time Lord.
It's called what?
Time Lord. I don't know. It was cheap on eBay. I think I got this for like $2.
What, do you just buy games just to have?
How do you know
answer
that's
that.
not a bad game?
It's by Milton Bradley.
That's true. I overlooked that one. But it's in the collection. That's one. Next.
Easy there, Slim.
Really, Tom, with the screwdriver.
Look at that. My head's spinning. Oh my God,
Why?
you can't write that.
God. What if this is like asbestos?
Oh my God, I'm crying. Oh, God.
A simple knife. That's all I asked
Oh,
for.
I
was a
love
knife.
this guy.
Anyway, if you watched our Empire, they would have spit up again. And I just cursed. There's another $1 for the stupid.
Oh my God.
If you watched our Empire
Ooh.
video,
How could they watch it if that's not even released
it
yet?
is going to be released by the time this is on. So if you watched it, my kid was into playing 007
Yes.
GoldenEye at a little tournament. He was horrible because he's never played it before. So
He entered it without a gun.
not only that, he entered it without a gun, but then he couldn't find a gun.
Yeah.
He was the only one running around with no gun. Anyway, I had to pick it up. So I got GoldenEye.
Does he know you got it?
He does not know I got it. So I got GoldenEye for him, so he can play it and get better for next year.
I'm going to tell him Uncle Tom got it for him.
Next, we got another Wii game, because I'm collecting for the Wii. And this one's, I got this on Macari, and I got it pretty cheap, but it probably wasn't cheap enough, because I got it for like, with shipping and everything for $5. Then when I looked it up on price charts, it's like literally a $1.50 game. Anyway, it's Myth Maker's Orbs of Doom. And now I'm looking at it is complete, and she shipped it the right way by sticking, you always stick that in there so this doesn't go loose.
I did not know that.
Yeah, because the game will come loose and it'll scratch. You always stick a piece of plastic or something in there, bubble wrap, whatever. But it's complete. I'm not sure what it is. I'd never heard of this game. You ever hear of that game?
Never heard of it.
It's in the Wii collection. I probably overpaid for it, but it's not what I'm going to find at the flea market, I don't think. So that's I got
Over 40 levels.
I got to look at it that way. It's stuff I'm not going to find. Okay, next one. To complete my Donkey Kong Country collection for the NES, I got Donkey Kong Country 3. This I actually had some eBay bucks. I don't know if you guys are familiar with eBay bucks. I had $10 or $12 of eBay bucks I had to use up before the end of the month. So I figured I'll get a $20 game and use $10 or $12 of the eBay bucks. So it only cost me about $10. So Donkey Kong Country 3. It's a great game. I remember having it years ago when I sold it. Last opening. This was actually my wife's. She let me open it for the channel. She actually bought this.
How do you sleep at night?
She
Freaking mess that you are making here.
That's great. I love
Dear
it.
God.
That's a nice bubble wrap.
Ooh.
Anyway, if you don't know already, I am like a strategy guide freak.
Yes, he is.
I love my. He
Since
thinks
day
they're stupid.
one.
I just love the artwork. But look at this. Internal Darkness my wife got. 'Cause she loves this game. She's actually going to go and replay it.
Did she ever finish it?
I don't think she did.
I did.
I doubt that highly. But, I mean, look at that. Look at the artwork, Tom. Come on. How do you not love these? You're going to miss this shit. And I cursed again. Man. But anyway, Internal Darkness Strategy Guide. So that's my openings.
I'm going to save mine.
I'm going to do my pickups on Facebook. What I get at the flea and stuff. I'm going to start doing that. So like us on, or follow us on Facebook on the TNT Game Zone on Facebook. And that's where I'm going to start posting my pickups from the flea markets. I'll do unboxings on video and pickups on Facebook. Is how I'm going to roll.
So we're going to get less subscribers on YouTube.
Whatever. You have a vacuum. What do you got? Hot shot.
Oh, I don't need that. Don't need that. I got just a couple of games from the flea market, but my biggest thing was I haggled this poor woman to death. It came in the box, original box, but I took it out. The Wii U draw.
It's not Wii U.
I mean, not Wii U. Wii.
Speak.
Wii. I heard that. U draw. That's what. The whole thing.
How much did you pay for that?
$10.
Oh my god. She
wanted 20.
Dude, they're like, you could have bought them new for like $2 at Walmart. They were just trying to get rid of them.
It came in the original box, sealed, everything. $10. Off your buddy's wife there, the old guy. 8-bit Eric, I can't talk to you now.
Yeah, I'm sure that's who it is.
Keep them flowing like that. People are going to owe me some serious cash. My biggest score over the weekend. I don't know if she wants her name stated, but I won't. My wife's good friend. I told my wife, I have some.
Oh, just that's the lapel mic is all.
Sorry. I have some games that I didn't know I was going to throw out. I threw out a whole bunch a couple of years ago.
She threw out games?
She threw them out. Yeah, systems
Why
and
would
games.
you do that? Does she watch this show?
I don't know. I don't know
I mean, if
why
she's normal,
not.
she wouldn't watch it.
I know. But she said, I have some more that I found, and I'm going to bring them over.
God, that works my ass.
So she comes over with this huge duffel bag. The tag on the bag said The Sopranos on the bag. It was an awesome bag. It was beat up, but it was awesome. And a box. The games, I mean, there was just too many games to bring out. I was just bringing out some of them because I put them all back and everything. Unbelievable. And an Xbox was in there. This GameCube was in there. Now, I had called Tom and I sent him a picture because as I'm cleaning this, I'm like, what looks so different about this machine? Something is not right. And I noticed the bottom piece for the Game Boy player hooked up, which I did not know about.
So he sends me a text.
Yes.
Look what I got. I got the Game Boy player. And it was funny how you text me that. I was outside having a cigar with Katie, and she was on Macari looking at different things. And she just happened, not even 10 minutes before you sent me that picture, somebody was selling the disc for the player that you need to run the player for $100. I'm like, wow.
Which that's BS.
So then not even 10 minutes later, he texted me a picture that he got the player, and he was all hot shit. Hey, look what I got. I got the player. I instantly text him back. I'm like, did you happen to get a disc? Because the player's worth shit. It literally is worth like $10. That's what that player is worth. The disc, on the other hand, is worth $100. And he did not get the disc.
I'll make my own.
Yeah, it's
my
that
own.
easy. My disc actually has the sleeve, the case, and everything. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Don't do it.
I see an opportunity.
In that whole big duffel bag, and again, so many, I think there had to be 20, 25 games. Game Boy Advance.
Which is another funny story.
And I picked out a few of them, like all the Pokemon.
Pokemon Sapphire, Red, Blue, Yellow.
Yellow. Mario Luigi, Superstar Saga, Earthworm Jim, Super Mario World, Spyro. I mean, there's a ton of them.
So he never played a Game Boy Advance.
Never was into this
Ever.
handheld
He
stuff.
never had one. So he calls me and says, Tom, you need to fix my Game Boy Advance. I'm like, what's wrong with it? I can't see nothing. I'm like,
Bad, man.
the struggle is real. That's what happens. That's what we had to go through. There was a worm light you had to get for the top of it just so you can see.
I said if I was a kid and I would have bought that back in the day.
That was awesome back in the day. I mean, you couldn't
You
get
can't
it.
see it.
You had to sit in front of a light.
My handhelds were better with the red little lights.
No, they
At least
weren't.
you could see them. Bloop, bloop, bloop. This thing freaked out. I would have
great.
drove to Nintendo, knocked on the door, and would have been here. Hell no. 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 In that box that the sweetheart of a girl gave me,
Why
I
did you
mean,
give it to him?
had to be 20 GameCube games, a couple of PS2 games. I mean, I only just picked.
That's a
'cause I
fun
put
game.
them all away.
Did you ever
already.
play that one?
Extreme G Racing, no.
Did you ever play this game?
Never played it.
That's a good game. It's a good, like, it's kind of like Wipeout.
Oh yes, okay.
Very similar to Wipeout. It's a good game. They're in great shape.
Yes, except for a few of them.
Oh, it looks like a dog got to that one.
Yes, that was it.
That's a crap game.
But he didn't make his way through to the game, so every game
It was complete.
complete. Yeah. So that was Bonicle. This was an awesome one, Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah.
That was in there.
I was hoping you had that one already because I was going to trade you something for that
Yeah,
one.
I didn't
need
have
to get
that.
one. Again.
Sonic 2 Adventure Battle. Nickelodeon's Party Blast. Funny story, Batman Dark Tomorrow. I don't even know if it's worth anything.
I don't
But
think so.
when I was cleaning the cases and I opened this one, the game wasn't there. I'm like, my luck, it's probably, worth something or it's fun to play. But when I turned on the GameCube,
It was in the
this
GameCube.
game was in the GameCube. I'm like, yes. So, but yeah, that was like my big thing, for the weekend. I spent the whole
You got a lot of nice stuff.
whole
As a matter of
weekend.
fact,
I love that girl.
I went to the very next day. We went to the flea market, and he doesn't like to walk around with me anymore. He goes by himself. I'm just saying, I'm throwing it out there. You don't want to be around me, only when I'm doing videos. Anyway, I ended up picking up a Nintendo Advance or Game Boy Advance SP, and I told him that's what he needed to play games in the dark or in low lighted areas. So I actually ended up picking one up, and it came with like 7 games. The games were all good. I paid $25 for it. It's a good price for an SP. It wasn't a 101, it was a 001, which is another thing I explained to you, because the 101 is it's actually got a brighter screen than the one that you have there. I don't actually have a 101, but there is a better screen that they came out later. So I told him I bought it. I was just going to flip it and put it on eBay, but I'm thinking, well, maybe he'll actually use it now that he's got these advanced games. So we made a trade just now. Let me grab it real quick. He ended up trading me for the SP, Pokemon Blue, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the GameCube, because he had that one already. So now he'll be able to play in low light.
In low light. In low light, yes. But still, when he brought that over and I seen the size of it, I'm like, I'm going to need 3 of these. I don't know how you kids did it. That's...
I don't know.
No way.
So my pickup in my rant a little bit, is kind of about GameStop. People love bashing GameStop. There's times that GameStop deserves to be bashed for, their policies and at times. And back in the day, I was pissed that they bought FuncoLand. They bought EB. They were just buying up all these game, stores. And it's like, I'm surprised it wasn't considered a monopoly, but
Yeah.
so I was always annoyed with GameStop. But now it's come to a head where, they might be going out of business. I mean, they're restructuring. They just laid off, 60 to 80 people in middle management, and I would be extremely upset if GameStop went away. That's my feel.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't like going to GameStop, but I think as a collector, you need GameStop. I mean, I just went to a local retro store. We only have 1 or 2 in the area, and they're not,
Pricey.
They're pricey. I mean, they're eBay pricing it. And that's where another thing, like where GameStop, they do sales. Like everybody's like, oh, they gouge you. Or they are always asking you to buy this. They're asking, you know what? Thank God they ask me to buy their members reward card, because I've saved
that saved me quite
hundreds of dollars just in coupons alone that I get,
No, it's a good program.
And I'm sure there's a lot of bad GameStops. I'm sure there's a ton of them out there where, the guys don't care, the girls, the employees don't care. We're lucky enough here where we live. We have a lot of good GameStops around us. I don't think there's really a bad one around us.
No. I mean, the only big disappointment was always like you trade in a game and it's like, oh, really? That's all you give me?
And at first time I was in the same thing. But you got to think though, like you trade this game in. They may sit on this game for a year before they sell it. You know what I mean? Like, you got to think about it that way too. Like, they got to make profit, say, a year from now on that same game, which at that point it'll be a lot cheaper. They'll be selling it new cheaper. You know what I mean? So
remember the bins at FuncoLand filled with Nintendo games?
oh my God, FuncoLand was awesome.
You just wanted to dive in.
Yeah, and you can get anything. Sega Saturn. They used to have some import stuff. I mean, that was the great thing about FuncoLand. Well, now that GameStop's kind of restructuring their thing, and they're going to open up some stores that are just retro based.
Yeah, I heard that.
Which is an awesome idea. Personally, I think every store should have a 4-foot section,
Most definite.
6-foot section of retro games. Why not? Instead of stupid duffel bags and mugs and stuff, why not have a retro section? I don't get it, because
They're likely to more sell that stuff.
I mean, they may. I don't know. That's the way I feel. I just think. Well, luckily, my local GameStop